Continuing our conversation with Democratic leader Scott Inman just about everything happening at the Capitol. We have viewer questions for you, so let's go ahead and pop this first one up here. This is from Stephen Ferguson, and this is just an idea that he wanted to throw your way. He said, I would look to Texas, make Oklahoma more business friendly. Texas has better roads, better schools, no state income tax, and a stronger overall economy. What do you say to Stephen and to people who share Stephen's sentiments?
Sure. So I appreciate what Stephen's trying to say, but you've got to understand that they fund core services in Texas too. They don't just not tax everybody and somehow education gets funded, roads get funded. And so the question you have to ask is, if you want to be like Texas, do you want to tax yourself like Texas? And I don't think the state of Oklahoma does. They don't have an income tax in Texas, but they have a property tax in Texas, a statewide property tax. We don't have a statewide property tax in Oklahoma. We have countywide taxes. So does Texas, but they have a county tax and a statewide property tax. And so citizens there pay 3 times as much in property taxes. And I don't think the citizens of Oklahoma want to shift that burden off of folks who make income to retirees trying to live in their home.
Don't we have some counties across Oklahoma, though, that pay pretty similar down to Texas? I mean, Cleveland County is just below 1,300. Tulsa is 1,344. Aren't a lot of counties in Texas similar?
The county taxes are. The difference is the state levies a property tax, a statewide property tax, which we don't. And so the way they pay for their schools, the way they pay for their roads and bridges is they use some of the state property tax, which we don't have. And so a lot of folks, they say, well, let's be like Texas. I'd say, well, if you want to be like Texas, then you've got to have a property tax at the state level, which is bad for farmers and ranchers, bad for retirees, and I just don't think that's the best way to fund state government.
Okay. Mandy Knight wants to know this, and I know you've gotten this question quite a lot yourself. Legalize marijuana and increase production on tax and oil, 2 effective ways to increase revenue. What's your position on legalizing marijuana? A lot of people wanted to know that. You
bet. So I've said for the last number of months that I support legalizing medicinal marijuana for folks that are battling cancer or have chronic illnesses. I think that's a wonderful way to come in and help to alleviate the pain and suffering that they're going through. Legalizing marijuana altogether, outright legalizing for recreational use of cannabis, I'm not sure the state's ready for it. As long as the federal government continues to outlaw it, then that means if you had a business in Oklahoma that was selling marijuana, they're not allowed to even take their dollars, the money they make, and invest it in a bank because the bank is FDIC insured. And since it's federally insured, it says you can't accept money that's essentially dirty drug money. That's how the federal government perceives it. And so I don't think the state's ready for that yet. I think down the road, if the federal government changes, maybe so, but not right now. And then the second question on gross production taxes, I think that has to be part of the solution. We're in this mess because we have one of the lowest gross production taxes of any major oil and gas producing state in the nation. You can't turn it around by making middle class families pay more for a haircut like the governor wanted and let the oil and gas companies not pay their fair share.
And I'm going to kill this last question and just ask my own, because I do want to touch on your run for governor in 2018. And I know you've come out and said your ideologies kind of match up with Governor Brad Henry's, right? You would come at this from a centrist mind point, govern from the middle. Explain how if you were to be elected governor of our state, you know, what we would witness you do. What would be your top priorities, and how would it be different from Mary Fallin?
Sure. So Governor Fallin has adhered to this philosophy that you can cut your way to prosperity. Cut taxes for the wealthy and the well-connected, and somehow the state would get better. Instead, it's bankrupted the state. And so my plan is to restore and rebuild Oklahoma by restoring some of those tax cuts that she gave away to folks who really didn't need it, corporate welfare, as it were, gross production tax cuts on high earners. Restore those tax cuts, bring those dollars in, and invest in education, healthcare, public safety, and transportation. We're not going to grow government. We're not going to create a bunch of unnecessary regulatory programs. We just want to invest in the things that everybody, regardless of partisan affiliation, cares about. And that's my plan. I think that's a centrist, sort of level-headed position. It's not a far left position. It's not a far right position. But I think that's what Oklahoma needs to move forward.
Who's your biggest competition, do you think, so far,
well,
as it's taking shape?
There's 12 of us in the race. And so on the Republican side, there's 6 of them, 3 on the Democratic side. We're just sort of focused on our own race and trying to get our message out. And we'll see what the landscape looks like come next summer.
Eyes in your own lane. Scott Inman, thank you so much,
Thanks,
as always, for your
Absolutely.
time. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes.